Hi, this is Jim Musser with Upstream Ministries, and welcome once again to my Views from Downstream channel. And the last couple weeks in these debut episodes, I have talked a lot about getting parents, Christian parents, back into the main role of discipling their kids, not to give that role to the church and its programs, but that parents reclaim that role because that is a biblical way of doing it. That's what God has told parents. They are the ones to raise up their kids, to know who He is and how to follow Him. And so we're going to talk a lot about that in these episodes. But I want to segue a little bit to a different topic. It's still connected, and that is preparing your teen for college if they're planning to go. It's February, and many juniors and seniors are making those kinds of decisions and plans. And it's very important for you as parents to help them to focus on not only majors and scholarships and housing, but where they're going to have spiritual resources on that campus in order for them to attain continued spiritual growth. And so I want to spend this week, these next 3 episodes, talking about that. And it's along the lines of what I've already written in my book, Is Your Faith Ready for College?, which is available on Amazon. It's a spiritual guide to getting the resources you need for the challenges that you're going to face as a college student. So I highly recommend it. As I've said before, I've had almost 4 decades of experience in working with university students and seeing them struggle as freshmen because they don't get plugged in. They don't know anybody. And so it's very important that you as parents take the initiative to help them get find out the resources they need so they can get plugged in. And that's what we're going to talk about this week. But I want to start out with oftentimes Christian parents, particularly if they take an invested interest in their kids' spiritual lives, they do not want their kids going to a quote-unquote secular university. And that's because of all the things they've heard about the university. And they need to kind of step back from that and look at that, because a lot of universities are the only means by which your child can obtain their goals as far as a career. That most Christian colleges are limited in what they can offer you in computer science, engineering, medical fields. They just are limited. And so to insist that your child go to a Christian college often will limit their choices in what they can major in. And it's fine to go to a Christian college. I'm not here to speak against it. There's a lot of good things that happen there, and kids really do benefit from that. But having worked on a university campus for as long as I did, I know God is active at the university. It's a mission field that we need to reach out to, and the students are the best missionaries. And so I want you to just consider that as not a limiting factor. Just because you don't necessarily like what some professors teach, that's not a reason to not send your child to a university or let them go to a university. That's one of the reasons why I emphasize so much the parents' role in discipling their kids from a very young age, because you can set them up to be successful in a very pagan environment. I think about the first century church. There's almost 100 years, 70 years in that first century after Jesus died and was resurrected and ascended into heaven, that the church grew tremendously, but it was in one of the most pagan cultures that we've ever seen. How is that? I believe it's because parents were active in raising their kids to know and love Jesus. And if they could do that in that environment, it's very possible for you to raise your kids where they can resist that environment of a university, and they can have an impact on their fellow students and even on faculty. Students have a tremendous opportunity to witness both to their peers and to faculty, and we should see that as a mission field. And so that's a great benefit for that. So this is what I want to talk about this week, but I'm going to leave that for the next two episodes, and particularly what you can do to help prepare your kids to get ready for college where their faith will thrive. So we'll see you on Wednesday, and until then, have a great day. Bye-bye.